4 D&D tips from Star Trek TNG's best episode. This is Season 5, Episode 25, which originally aired on June 1st, 1992. It has an impressive IMDb rating of 9.4 and is entitled The Inner Light. A probe from an ancient culture causes Captain Picard to live an entire lifetime in a matter of minutes while in a coma on the bridge. I've been pulling D&D tips from the worst rated episodes of TNG to prove it can be done, but I decided to jump ahead and cover the best episode, mainly because I wanted to put off rewatching Violations. The Inner Light is truly a great episode of Star Trek. It's not my favorite, but it was a pleasure to rewatch it. Patrick Stewart's performance is outstanding, as are the performances of the supporting cast. The episode is well directed and has several powerful emotional moments. It deservedly won a Hugo Award for the best dramatic presentation. If we don't want to just gush over the episode, there is a silly moment when we learn that Starfleet has named the planet of an extinct and unknown culture with the same name the culture used. It seems improbable, to say the least. It also seems that the TNG cast doesn't share the fan appreciation of the Inner Light. During promotion for Star Trek Picard Season 3, I saw a clip of Jonathan Frakes, Michael Dorn, and LeVar Burton saying they do not understand this episode and have no idea why fans like it. Dungeon Master tip number 1, life in another world. Captain Picard lives at least 40 years in his mind in a few minutes as a completely different person. We can do this in D&D as well. For a session, the characters could be transported to a different world or into different bodies. In D&D, this is easy because of magic. Keep in mind, while the episode focused only on Picard, we always have to include all the player characters. Also, this is an opportunity to even switch RPG rule systems. When the characters are transported to another world, they could be turned into bears, and the DM could use the Honey Heist RPG for that session, for example. Dungeon Master tip number 2, severe drought. In the episode, the planet Catan is dying and experiencing a severe drought. Drought, while not earth-shattering, is always a great story device. The characters could need to search for water or try to discover the cause of the drought. This leads to all kinds of adventures. Dungeon Master tip number 3, culture with different technology. The civilization Picard lives in has different technology. It's a mix of some high-tech elements and some low-tech elements. We should remember in D&D that other cultures could have different technology as well. It could be magic-infused or simply just different. Maybe crossbows have a different design, or perhaps all doors are opened by pulling ropes. This keeps the players engaged and curious about the world. Dungeon Master tip number 4, the end of the world. Catan is facing a nova, and the civilization is facing their destruction. The end of the world often figures into epic D&D campaigns, usually when the PCs are tasked with stopping the apocalypse. However, a change could make things fresh again. If the end of the world cannot be averted, that changes everything, and it could be worthwhile to experiment with in a campaign. There you have it, 4 D&D tips from Star Trek TNG's best episode. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. If you need DM resources, I create them. You can find links to my books of random tables in the description below. Thank you, and keep gaming.